Okay, he's gonna play first. This hand looks pretty awful, but we're on the draw and we have a Geist Flame, so I'm gonna keep it. Just because we can kill his first turn Pilgrim plus his assistant, whatever. We can definitely kill his assistant and not let him get any value from it. Okay. Well, now we're seeing the Geist Flames. Turn 2 assistant would just die. Invisible Stalker is not going to die. Has he got Cleaver or Silver Inlaid Dagger? Are we just getting picked apart this game? I was really hoping to see a creature by now, but unfortunately no such luck. Alright, there we go. Turn late, which might be a big deal, but what can you do? See if he just drops the Grave Bramble here, or... Oh, Ambush Viper's not a big deal. I can Geist Flame that comfortably. Okay, that's sweet. Even if he has another Viper... Oops, always forget. Even if he's got another Viper, I can just... Well, he doesn't. That's good. I suppose I can bump in the night. Oh, yeah, why not? I'll just bump in the night now. Doesn't really matter. Bump in the night's pretty useless against Knot of the Bone. Nothing? I'm a little bit confused. Alright, this land drawing has to stop. Ambush Viper I'll definitely nuke. This is just strange. I don't know what's going on. I am confused. Okay. Alright, so now he's playing a 6-drop? Or what? Cultist? That's not a big deal. Just keeping it back to block the Neonate would be great, because we're going to be playing our Rage Thrower, and if 3 guys die, he's in bad shape anyway. So he's keeping it back, which means he's got to be using it as a block. I mean, no reason to Geist Flame yet, I guess. I don't see any reason why to... Oh, man. Well, I guess good thing our opponent's not doing much, because 8 lands is not what this deck wants. Alright, I mean, he already kept it back. He's got a block here. Yeah, so we're going to kill them both. Let's make sure we kill... I think I'd much rather kill the Enabler, so we'll kill the Occultist if he's got a trick. He's going to lose 6 and mill 3. I actually have enough to kill him now. Between Geist Flame twice, Geist Flame, Bump in the Night, we're going to have enough to kill him. So that is definitely good. We need to make sure that he does not hit his Knot of the Bone. That is the last thing we need him to see. Good. He did not see the Knot of the Bone. However, if he has the Knot of the Bone in his hand, then he's perfectly fine. Rage Thrower out right now is a very good sign for us, though. Okay. Well, I take it back. Knot of the Bone just saved him. And Boneyard Worm is enormously big. And Armored Scab is making it bigger. We're in bad shape. Double Knot of the Bone, yeah. I think we actually have to almost change our strategy at this point. I might even want to just go into different colors. Red-black aggro against this deck is probably like the worst matchup red-black aggro can have, honestly. Alright, well that worked out, so that's good. Glad our deck has cards that work every once in a while. Our opponents just won this game at this point. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it. Double Gnaw to the Bone in the graveyard. The amount of damage we have to do while holding off a Boneyard Worm, yeah, there's no possible way I see winning this game. We're just in way too far gone mode at this point. I'm gonna take it in case we get Nightbird's clutches or something. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're like the sheer amount of damage that we have to do to our opponent means that we have to top deck creatures for like the rest of the game, and that these creatures are getting in there for the rest of the game because he's just got a ridiculous amount of life gain. How many? I mean, what's count it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 per. So is that a? Oh, he's just cashing one out now. Okay, so put him at 28. You can go to 42 on the next one. Yeah, we are not going to win this race. That is a terrible draw. Land heavy draws in this deck against a deck that runs Double Gnaw to the Bone is like just horrible. Horrible. And he's got the Butcher's Cleaver and Invisible Stalker too. Like, his list is just, I feel like his list could easily just roll us. It's like meant to roll us. Doesn't even matter. I'm just going to swing in with both. It's just weird, but okay. So now we pretty much need to top deck creatures for the rest of the game, or is that the plan? Yeah. Maybe we can top deck creatures for the rest of the game. It's kind of what we're hoping for. More stuff? That sucks. Something relevant too, or what? Oh, he's just cashing out another Gnaw to the Bone. Okay. I mean, it's kind of nice that he's cashing those out now. He could have waited, I think. Okay, so kill this. Use some life. And we top deck creatures for the rest of the game. Making sure will work. Now we get in there for this much. If he has claustrophobia, he wins, but I mean, at this point, we're racing against Double Gnaw to the Bone. What can you do? I might as well cash out our terrible bump in the night. Claustrophobia and he wins, but it doesn't really matter because it's not much we could do anyway. Alright, well, we lost anyway, it turns out. If we had a Rolling Timbler right now, the amazing thing is I feel like it would actually kill him. Just because of the Rage Thrower. I'm pretty sure it would. But we saw a Rolling Timbler too and I didn't grab it. So that kind of sucks. That would be, that's always a really good out against the spider spawning deck. And actually, you know, I should have factored that in when I looked at it. Rolling Timbler actually gains power simply because of spider spawning, but yeah, land's awesome there. That's great. Okay. Alright, so we lost this game, which sucks, but that happens. Spider spawning is a extremely difficult match for us. It's an extremely difficult match for anybody, let's face it. This deck has been hyped up so much. People are just pushing for it left and right. I mean, I could just record every draft video where I just push for spider spawning every time. I just feel like that would be really, really, really boring. But I mean, maybe that's like what I should be doing. Maybe I should just be like, oh, spider spawning. Okay, pick it. Now I'm just going for spider spawning deck every time. Yeah, we lose. So go to the next game and think about sideboard options more. Anything that's standing out is good. Anything at all. Tribute would have actually been amazing that game. Kind of makes me a little bit upset. I think just Bump in the Night's going to be terrible. Just awful. He has multiple Gnaw to the Bones. This card is just going to be dreadful against him. So maybe we'll bring the Tribute back in. Alright, well, that's all I'm really seeing, I guess. So we'll try this.